What's good, bro? I feel like this is such an important point. Like, you need to stop using ChatGPT. It's so useless, right? In terms of actually figuring out what to do with your life. It's so turd. Like, and let me elaborate. Because I was sitting downstairs and I was watching some Sadhguru. If you don't know who Sadhguru is, I'm not here to explain it, but basically a spiritual teacher, right? I was watching one of his videos explaining like life energy and doing these spiritual practices to build up a certain level of life energy and how you leak it in day-to-day life. And then again, my mind started creating this conflict of oh, should I be doing this life? Should I be chasing business and girls? Or should I be in an ashram doing sadhana, doing spiritual practices all day long? Like, yeah, what should I be doing? Should I be aspiring for the ultimate? Like basically FOMO and just trying to decide which path. And I felt it so strongly in the moment. Like, it was this deep conflict and frustration. Like, what do I do here? And I turned to ChatGPT to I kind of explained the situation. I gave it all the context, how I was feeling and stuff, recent experiences, and that's just every answer it's given me recently. It's just so terrible. Like, it's just like, bro, that was not helpful at all. And like, if you're using ChatGPT for some kind of self-help or kind of, I don't know, like a shoulder to cry on, someone to ask for advice, be vulnerable with, open up to, like, to help you work through your problems. I don't know if you've experienced the same, but for me, it's just so bad, so terrible. Because like, I feel like what an actual good, not coach, but a good, what's the word? Not friend either, but someone who can give you guidance, a good, I don't know what the word is, but like someone who can help you along this path. And I don't know what the word, push you in the right direction, but like, I guess what they would do for you is they would be able to listen to what you're saying, really feel it. They can see you because they have so much awareness. They know you. They feel the emotional blocks that you currently have, and they can just advise like, hey man, like, this is the path that was probably going to be best for you, like, because I just did it for myself in the end. Because I was just like, chat, you're useless, bro. What are you talking about? This is garbage advice. You think I don't know? Because he was telling me, oh, like, bro, do like a 12-month, no, not like, do like a 12-week monk mode container where you just do a bunch of practices there. I was like, bro, you think I can't think of that myself? Do you think I'm an idiot? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. What are you talking about? But yeah, in the end, I was just like, oh, I see what's happening here. You know, I see what's going on. I've just gone from a state of, again, a state of balance. I've heard some information that my mind has listened to some like logical information from this spiritual teacher, and it's activated this control part of my brain that's like, oh, okay, we need to do XYZ so we can go here and then achieve this and then everything will be okay. Like, it's again just creates overthinking, which, bro, I'm sure so many people are going through this right now on the internet. Like, that's why I feel like it's important to say this, because we just live in a fucking world of people just giving you advice constantly through the internet. And like, maybe it seems like I'm doing that. I haven't told you to do a single thing so far. I hope you're aware of that. I'm just like trying to just show you like what is actually happening, because I'm seeing it. My awareness is unfolding some stuff, and I'm just like, I want to share it because I wish someone could have done this for me and like just saved me years of overthinking about nothing. Like, dude, anyways, like, so within myself, what happened was like, what was actually bothering me was this kind of, this emotional block, this like conflict of not knowing what to do. And I was trying to solve that through making plans, through, oh, if I go to the ashram, then then I will XYZ. If I just chase girls and do business, then XYZ. Thinking either of those paths is going to fix me. But I just realized that, oh, like taking external action in the outside world isn't going to fix the internal problems that I have. And there's some truth to that. Changing your external situation, it can I don't know how to say it, it can remove pressure off your internal system, right? So for example, if when you talk to girls you get nervous, if you change your environment for you to stop being around girls, you're not going to feel nervous anymore. So that's not fixing the problem, right? If you're insecure about your looks and you try fix that by making a ton of money or getting plastic surgery, you're still just as insecure as before, but now that's not causing you a problem because you've compensated for it. This is not what I'm talking about. That's not going to, because if you're on the path of trying to actually live a beautiful goddamn life, because I don't know how else to say it, just if you want to feel incredible and good all the time and be happy, fulfilled, enlightened, joyful, blissful, whatever you want to say, if you want just your internal state to feel good, none of this external world garbage is going to fix you. It's just not. Doesn't mean you can't do it. Doesn't mean you shouldn't, grind and chase something, but it's not going to do anything for you. Because the programming, the structure, the belief, I want to find a good way for your brain to understand this. Imagine the blueprint. You know what a blueprint looks like, right? On a piece of a building blueprint. It's got all the lines, the shape of the building. You know what I mean? It's got the exact design of it. Imagine you have that for your own emotional system. It has a blueprint that you've built based on your life and your beliefs. If that is fucked up, if that doesn't make sense, if there's blockages and problems in that structure, doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to be able to live a good life. You need to fix that, And Sadhguru teaches inner engineering, and I'm going to just copy it, I guess, because it's one thing to hear him teach it, but it's another thing to actually do it. And I feel like I'm starting to do it. Engineer myself, the way, that's the only way. It's the only way forward, I'm telling you. And it's so hard because everything is so outward focused our whole life. But yeah, I mean, back to my example, I just saw this split and I was like, you know what? If I just felt happy, I don't really care which one I would be on. I wouldn't really care if I was at an ashram all day, or if I was doing business all day, or if I was in a corporate office, or if I was surfing on a beach in Bali. I wouldn't really care if I just felt happy on the inside, I'm not saying that I'm not happy, but it's just inconsistent, right? It's up and down, this mood, that mood, everything's changing. This business thing's triggering you, your family's triggering you, this girl is triggering you. And when I say trigger, I just mean you feel anxious, you feel nervous, you feel sad, you feel happy one minute, you feel down, you feel drained. Your emotions are just they're just this all the time, instead of just nice, positive, consistent, good. Yeah. So I just noticed, I was like, oh, if I can just keep this okay, then either one is just perfectly good with me. And again, I'm going to call this stop listening to ChatGPT, because bro, oh my God, the way ChatGPT gives advice is so bad. It's so terrible. You know what I mean? Because it's if you have 3 brain cells, you can probably figure out what you need to do. I'm not saying chat's bad. It can be decent sometimes, but oh my God, in terms of this personal advice, it's maybe if you're an actual idiot and you've done no self-work, you've not read a single book, you've not tried for more than 10 minutes to fix yourself or work on yourself, okay, chat might be good for you because you're actually stupid. But if you've read a few books, if you've tried therapy, you've tried some journaling, you've tried some inner healing, you've tried hypnotherapy, you've tried cold showers, breath work, meditation, doing more cardio, doing exercise. Like, if you're trying hard, if you're like trying to fix yourself, and then you're asking ChatGPT for advice and he's telling you, oh, do a 12-week mental health container. It's like, bro, are you stupid? Anyway, it's just like, because what you need is like, ideal case would be like a strong, wise, sensitive, emotional individual in your life who could sit down with you and just you just pour your heart out, you just be authentic, and like they can literally feel where you're blocked up. They can literally see from your body language, from your energy, from what you're talking about. Oh, his heart is his mind is stuck on this one thing. Like his self-worth is tangled up with this. Oh, like let me just, lovingly show that to him so he can see it and just let go. Like if you had someone in your life like that, wouldn't that be incredible? I would have loved that. Like I think I think that's what parents are supposed to do. I read this book saying, oh, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a psychology book, and it was like parents, like you have your inner ocean, right? It was an analogy, like it, and what your parents are supposed to be able to do for you is to like look inside and see your inner ocean, and you can see their inner ocean and balance it out. Like if you're having in a storm, like there's waves and storm and rain and wind and everything going on in your inner ocean, your mother can look into your eyes with her calm ocean and bring you back down to a sense of calmness, right? That's just an example, but I've experienced that from my mother. I've never experienced that from my father at all, because I've got a very complex situation with him. Like as a kid, when my mum would just give me love, like it was so soothing, so calming, took me out of my anxious, worrying mind, out of fear, back to the present moment and love. So grateful that I at least experienced that. But like, if I had if she was more able to do that, and I had a father who was also able to do that in his own way, masculine grounding, that would have been incredible. But we're not all that lucky. So what to do? Got to become that for yourself. If you don't have like a wise grandfather, a guru, incredible parents, if you don't have any of these things in your life, you're just someone who's on the internet trying to fix themselves like me. Like, I think the only answer is we have to become that for ourselves, man. And like, what I'm trying to do with this channel is like, hopefully become that for you in one way or another by dealing with my own garbage. If you're anything like me, if you're somewhat intelligent, if you're somewhat hardworking, if you're chasing some stuff in this life, if you're actually, your energy's on, you're not just sitting around like a bum. Yeah, you have hard times, you have lazy days, whatever, like we all do. If you're actually trying to make something of this life and you have the same garbage as me, like not feeling good enough, like, oh, like I want to go for higher things, but I keep getting stuck on low vibrational garbage. Like, hopefully by me, kind of unfolding what I'm struggling with here, you can like be like, oh damn, I was doing that too. Wow, like, but hopefully you have the awareness to just close your eyes and look within yourself when I'm talking about this stuff, like, and yeah, feel into it, man. Just feel into it. So yeah, I feel like I'm going off on a tangent now, but yeah, if ChatGPT is taking you in mental circles, wasting your thought energy, never actually making you feel better in a lasting way, yeah, he might, solace you for a day or two. He gives you some great answer. You're like, oh, cool, yeah. But then the next day you just feel shit again. Like, maybe stop that. Maybe trust yourself a little bit. I mean, there's multiple videos on my channel talking about, one of them is about Isha Kriya. One's about how I meditate every day for 30 days. That's how you get there. That's how you get to being able to do that yourself, is through these practices and kind of almost giving up on fixing your problems with your mind. you know, it's hard because school trains you your whole life to solve all your problems with your brain. Oh, think critically and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like that's all school is, and like it's so useless for actual life. It's good for the economy. It's good for you to be a little worker and a slave. Like, and like it's good for the economy. We need the economy. Like I know that, but like it's good for that. But it's not good for life. To be alive, it's not good for that. And I've been so bad for it. Been such a little intellectual dweeb because I'm not even smart, bro. Like I think my power is in my emotions and my awareness. It's not even in my intellect. So if you can start that journey of moving out of the thought bubbles, out of the I call it castles in the sky, because it's not real. It's a fantasy. It can all crumble down in 1 second. You know, you can have some great idea about, oh, I'm gonna do this business and have this great future. Next minute, it could all crumble. Like it's so fickle and nothingy. You know, if you want to come down from that back down to actual reality, you know, actual life, then you got to start these processes, man. You got to start on these paths and relax into them, not try control them, not try achieve anything, not try get anything out of them. It's such a paradox. Oh, I want to get out of my mind, so let me start meditating. That's not how you approach it. I'm telling you, you almost have to just give up. You have to give up on thinking. Like, fuck, this shit doesn't actually work. I just give up. And it's so hard to do that because it's scary. That's where fear comes in, right? But you have to just give up and just do the practices without any expectation and just see what happens. So, yeah, I hope that helps, man. I'll catch you in a bit when something else of value comes to my mind. See ya.